Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is Feb 19, 2022. Let's take a look at top stocks with a heavy short ratio. We'll start with a market update and look at top ETFs by volume and look at the stocks with a heavy short ratio. And my favorite heavily shorted stocks with a low RSI and good financials. These stocks can bounce back. And finally, my subscribers now can get access to Google Sheet version of the heavily shorted stocks. Please click on the link and ask for the access, and you can sort it your own way and look at these heavily shorted stocks in the way you like. So with that, let's jump in and get started. Look, from a market update perspective, the market is very volatile. It's going up and down nicely. It's a trader's market. And top, I got here 3-month charts, all 3-month Dow Jones, S&P 500, Nasdaq, and so on and so forth. Look, market is very turbulent, going up and down nicely. It's a trader's market. I think you can make a lot of money trading in the taking advantage of short-term weakness here. And this is Dow Jones 3-month, and we got S&P 500 3-month. Same story. What I see is really all these indices, major indices, are trying to retest their lows, so that way they get a confirmation. Then we may see uptick from there. So I see this turbulence to continue. There is a lot of geopolitical issues. The Russia, the Ukraine, and also Fed trying to increase the rates and taper the bond buying programs. Expect the volatility to continue, and you can make a lot of money in this market as a trader. And then the moment you make money, put the money for work buying long term. Look, from a long term perspective, this is the Dow Jones 5-year chart, weekly chart. Look, we are still in a nice uptrend here. So I will be putting money on the long term and buy some quality stocks, so that way you're well positioned for the future. You can make some money off trading here, as you can see here, turbulent market, and put that money back to work in the long term stock holdings with the quality stocks. So with that, let's jump in and look at a few more details. Look, I always look at the top ETFs by volume. That tells you what's moving in the market. Look, right now on the top, you got S&P 500, which is SPY, as many of you know, and nice trading volume. I like it, even though market is down, very nice trading volume. S&P 500 is slowly going into correction territory. The moment it's down 10% from 52-week high, that tells you it's in a correction territory. Right now it's a 9.5%. We are close to correction territory. That's why I like to buy slowly and accumulate. And then you got QQQ. QQQ is one of my favorite ETF. It's in the correction territory right now. Look, down 16%. From 52-week high. It's a great buy. I've been buying slowly and accumulating. And then you got few more. Keep watching financials. Financials also down big time. And also watch the RSI, or relative strength index. That tells you what's the most weak here. As you look through here, we got CHWY, which is shares high yield. This is really down big time. RSI 32. But I'm inclined towards buying stock ETFs. In the stock ETFs, look, we got both SPY and QQQ very down big time with low RSI, which is just 40. I've been buying them and accumulating nicely, taking advantage of this downtime here. And next is one of my favorite here. These are leveraged ETF. All these ETFs that you see down here, these are all leveraged ETFs, and they tend to be very good for the folks who want to trade in and out. Look, we got SQQQ. This is really ultra pro short ETF. It's basically a leverage ETF on the bearish side for the QQQ. When the market goes high gangbusters, buy some SQQQ. And when the market tanks like it's doing right now, you can get a nice return. Look, it's a nice return here. It's an inverse ETF, 3x inverse ETF. For QQQ. That's why it's called SQQQ, and Ultra Pro means it's a 3x negative or an inverse ETF. And if you are, the way to do it is really, you got to be very quick. And then when the market goes up like 500 points or so, that's when you buy ETFs like SQQQ on sale, because it tanks at the time. Now when the market tanks big time, that's when you slowly start unloading and selling. So that's the way to trade these inverse ETFs. And then you got TQQQ. So as the market tanks big time, after 3 days of continuous drop, you can slowly buy some TQQQ and wait for a couple more days and load up some more TQQQ. So that will be proving very good right now. So as you know, say maybe Tuesday, if the market drops again, buy some TQQQ and hang on to it. Let the market come up. Then you can sell your TQQQ. It's a ultra pro on the bearish side here. When QQQ goes higher, TQQQ goes higher 3 times faster. So that's why this is a good one to buy slowly as the market tanks big time. So I've been slowly buying TQQQ and unloading some SQQQ I bought earlier. This will give you some some way to make money, taking advantage of market dropping, and the money that you made here you can put it toward the long-term stock holdings. Buy some Google, buy some Microsoft, buy some Amazon, and go from there. And then you got here UVXY. This is really around VIX. This is also increasing big, nice time here. Same story. When the VIX jumps, this will jump even higher. So key is to buy UVXY when the market is high, so that way you get to buy at a lower price. Similarly, we got SOX, which is semiconductors short, as you can see here. That's why it's called SOXS. Same story. Right now it's going high because semiconductors are tanking. So the way to play this short type ETF is really when the market goes big time high, you buy some of these, and when the market tanks, you basically sell them slowly and make some money that way. This seems to be working very well, in the volatile market. I think you can continue to do this, take advantage when the market drops big time. Buy some of these some of these TQQQ type pro, ultra pro type ETFs. When the market is up big time, then you buy stocks, ETFs like SQQQ, which is the inverse ETF. So with that, let's jump in and get started. All right, so from a fear and greed perspective, look, we are at 37 right now. We're in the fear zone, and last week we were at 34, which is somewhere down here. So I can expect this fear zone to go into 30 and expect some more sell-offs and retesting of the previous lows here. That's why it's a turbulent market, and the inverse ETFs will help you navigate through. And also the bullish ETFs. So with that, don't keep those bullish ETFs for long term. These are trading vehicles, not for long term investment. All right, so with that, let's jump in here and look at a few more. So now we are going after stocks with a heavy short ratio with volume more than 1 million shares. Look, we got all these stocks here. Keep watching the short ratio here. We got highest short ratio on top here. It's in descending order. So top of the list, we got Blue Apron, APRN, as you can see here. This is an unfiltered list. I will not go through them in detail. So what's going on here is look at the quick ratio here. Quick ratio tells you in the short term, can this company meet the financial obligations. I like the quick ratio above 1. This one has got below 1, so I would not be trading stock like Blue Apron at this time. I want to go after solid companies. Keep watching quick ratio and go after the ones with the quick ratio more than 1. And keep watching. I also provided insider and institution trading here. When the institutions are buying and insiders are buying, for example, GitLab. I'm a buyer of GitLab at these levels here. I'm slowly accumulating. Look, there is a very good conviction. All the software developers I talk to, they love GitLab. It's got nice insider and institutions buying their stocks. That tells you conviction. And also look here, they got nice gross margin, 88%. And they got nice quick ratio. That tells you they got a lot of money. They don't have any trouble meeting the obligations. And finally, look here, we got Altman-Z score. Altman-Z score above 1.8 tells you company is financially solid and sound. This has got 26.2. That's why it's very stable. So I say go buy some GitLab. Don't worry, and go from there. And then we got a few more here. I also love to look at the overall score. Overall score is computed by looking at the valuation, the profitability, financials, and growth. I like the ones with a high overall score, and I keep watching. Stocks like Workhorse could be okay. It works, but look, it's got 18 as a score, which is double digits, which is okay. I would not be going after single digit scores with the bluebird, unless, I mean, with the all birds, unless you're a contrarian, and you know what you're doing. I would skip stocks like this one here and go after the ones with a nice at least double digit overall score. So here on therapeutic also it works here. It's got look 32 as the overall score here. Market cap is 752. As you look through here, this has got a quick ratio 3.8. That tells you they've got money. And problem is Altman-Z score is 5.2. I want Altman-Z score to be more than 1.8 to be financially stable. But if you know Huron Therapeutics very well, they seem to have their way around. So you could buy this also. But for me, I always look at the Altman-Z score. I want this score to be more than 1.8. So this does not cut it for me at this time. And then we got a few more as you scan through here. I like look, we got big 5 here. Big 5 has got nice overall score, and they got a little bit less quick ratio here. You got to be careful here, but Altman-Z score tells you it's pretty good financially. And then they got overall 93 as a score. I think you could take a pass on this quick ratio here and go after this one also. And then finally we got BBBY, Bed Bath and Beyond, and keep watching this. They don't have too much money. Look at the quick ratio here, 0.5. That tells you they're not that stable, but Altman-Z score tells you otherwise. So you could also go after this one. And we got a few more as you can see here. I will not go through them in detail. Follow the same methodology here. Keep watching what insiders are doing, what institutions are doing. As you scan through here, few stocks, many of these stocks have got not so great institution buy. So that's why you got to be careful here and go after the nice ones. Look at the overall score here. Few stocks have got nice overall score. Look, we got the top of the list. We got Canadian Pacific, or CP. This stock got clobbered. Look, they got net margin also positive. Companies making money. And quick ratio is a little bit low here. These are the railroad companies. They got a lot of obligations. But Altman-Z score is great. So I say go buy some Canadian Pacific. It's a good one to buy here. And BTBT is a good one here. We got crypto completely sold off here. You can slowly start buying, BTBT. Nice Altman-Z score, as you can see here. They also have nice quick ratio. This could be a long-term play here. Don't expect to make money in the short run. And we got a few more. Keep watching the ones with high overall score. You could look at those type of stocks. And we got a few more here. We got Camping World, which is a good one here. Got Dick's Sporting Goods, which is also good. And keep watching how the stock is doing in 1 day, 5 day. And if the stock is making some progress, then you can go after those names here. Like Dutch Bros, as an example, is trying to go higher, as you can see here. The problem with Dutch Bros is they don't have too much, quick ratio. They have a little bit tight on the money here. That's why you got to be careful. But this stocks tend to go up and down nicely, so you could take advantage there also. And we got a few more, as you see here. So what we'll do is we'll cut through the chase here. This is the next page. Keep watching insider and institution buying here. As an example, Arrival. Look, there is a lot of institution buying in Arrival, but stock is also responding in 5 days. So you could look at that one here. And given they got quick ratio, meaning they got a lot of money, you could take a look at that one. This one is mainly for short-term swing traders, because Altman-Z score, look, it's 1.2, which is below 1.8, but I think this company can make it. And we got a few more, as you can see here. Keep watching the overall score, and also keep watching what insider institution doing. Callahon Petroleum is one of my favorite yo-yo stock. It goes up and down nicely. Look, they don't have too much, Altman-Z score. It's below 1.8. Not so great, but it's got a good overall score. So right now, Callahan Petroleum, look, RSI is 50 here. I would wait for it to come down a little bit and then buy. This is a good trading stock, as many of you know. And then you got a few more, as you can see here. Keep watching them. Virgin Galactic, I think it made a headline news, went up nicely a while ago. And now we got RSI 45. It may be okay to slowly buy this one also. And we got few more. Look, we got CHWY, which has got nice overall score, as you can see here, 87. And look at the RSI here, 32. You could take a look at this one also. Problem with this is quick ratio is less than 1. Tells you financially not stable. But, they do have nice Altman-Z score. Long term, it's a good play here. You could buy that one too. So with that, next we got a list here to grow your portfolio a little more safely here. Look, positive gross margin, a low RSI, volume, more than 1 million shares traded, Altman-Z score, more than 1.9. That tells you these are financially very stable companies. So with that, this is one of my go-to list here. Normally I look at this list to make some choice. So look, we got the list here and we got all birds on the top here. Look at the gross margin, nice gross margin, 52. And look, Altman-Z score is 3.2. Overall score is 2 here. Their net margin is negative. Wall Street does not like these companies, but if you're a little more longer term type holder, if you can take some short term pain, you could buy this company here, Allbirds. Many people love Allbirds accessories, and I've seen a lot of people buying from Allbirds. And we got a few more, as you can scan through here. Keep watching the quick ratio here that tells you whether these companies have got enough money. Look, we got some stocks like Big Five, a little bit low on short-term obligation meeting here, but Altman-Z scores seem to be okay. I like the ones with the overall score at least double digits or even higher. And keep watching what insiders and institutions doing. For example, Stitch Fix. Look, there's a big time insider buying. You could buy along with the insiders and go from there. And also keep watching companies with a net margin positive. For example, BTBT here, net margin positive. You could look at that one also. And as you look through here, we got a few more companies with net margin positive, like Sirius. This one doesn't move too well, but right now RSI is 44. You could look at that one too. And we got a few more with net margin positive, like Dick's Sporting Goods here and HIBB, as well as ZYXI. You could look at those names also. So with that, we got continuation here. Keep watching, and also keep watching how the company is doing in 1 day, 5 day. If the company is making some progress, you could go after those names here. You got Urban Outfitters, as you can see here. The company is trying to go higher in 1 day. You could take a look at that one also. Nice overall score. Keep watching what insiders and institutions are doing. Look, institutions, in some cases, they're buying. Look, we got KPLT here. I know many of you trade this stock very much. Look, it's got nice insider buying. RSI is 40. You could take advantage and buy some KPLT. And right now, I think it's got a net margin positive, as you can see here. And even though they got high debt, they can meet the short-term obligations. That's why quick ratio is up nicely here. And also Altman-Z score is also pretty good on KPLT. And we've got a few more, as you can see here. Keep watching what insiders and institutions are doing. As an example, we got Teladoc here. Look, institutions are buying. Cathy Wood is still holding Teladoc here. This one is beaten down big time. And look, it's got Altman-Z score is also good here, and overall score is good. You could slowly buy names like Teladoc. This could be even good for long term. This company right now, it does not make money, as you can see here, net margin negative. But if you're a long term view, you could buy some Teladoc and go from there. And we got LTHM. It dropped off big time, came down. This could be a good one to slowly buy here. Stock is trying to go higher, as you can see here, in 1 day. And nice quick ratio, as you can see here, and also nice Altman-Z score. And we got a few more. Look, we got NOTV, $23 stock here. Nice institution buy and nice overall score, as you can see here. Has done great in 5 years. Stock is down with low RSI. It's trying to bounce back now. You could still buy this stock and go from there. And I got a few more great stocks, Block or Square as you call it. It's a good one. You could take advantage, buy some Square for long term, nice overall score. So with that, keep watching 1 day, 5 day here. Few stocks are trying to go higher in 1 day, 5 day, like URBN, like we talked about. And we got here Livent, a good one. And we got NOTV. You could take a look at those and buy some. So with that, this is next page here. And we got a few more names. Keep watching insider institution here. Many times we got Warby Parker. Look, insiders are buying, institutions are buying. You could buy along with them. And look, RSI 36 stock is sold off here. Nice Altman-Z score tells you this company is not going to go out of bankruptcy. And we got a few more as we scan through here. Look, we got PRZE, Braze, nice institution buy here. And stock is not responding. Low RSI, you could take advantage. They got nice Altman-Z score here. And they got some money, quick ratios more than 1. That tells you they can meet short-term obligations. And we got a few more. I like DOC, and also look, right now there is nothing much going on in the insider and institution here, but they got nice Altman-Z score as you can see here. And this company is losing money, not too much, just 5% negative. And we got a few more as you can scan through here. APN is another stock which is creates short squeeze many times. It's looks like it's got 20% negative net margin here, and insiders are buying. You could take advantage of this one also. Buy this one. I've seen this stock going to the moon many times. If you have a little bit longer term horizon, you could buy this one also. And we got a few more as you see here. Keep watching. OPCO looks like institutional insiders are buying. That's a good sign here. Stock is responding. You could buy that one also here. And keep watching 1 day, 5 day. If the stock is responding, you want to go after those candidates. But if the stock has already gone higher, like APN, be a little more careful. Buy on the dip. Don't buy when it's going gangbusters. So with that, what we'll do is we'll look at a few more names. Actually, I think we are wrapping up here with that. Thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.